Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video we've got an amazing Town Hall 13 attack strategy, really strong and really easy to use. Heroes, pets and equipment on the left hand side. You will need electro boots on the Royal Champion and heroic torch on the Grand Warden. And we're going for a beautiful Valkyrie spam attack, 35 Valkyries and 1 apprentice Warden. Plus those invisibility spells for the invisibility walk. Now, friendly challenge here, we're taking on a Town Hall 14 base. I think it's pretty much maxed out and I was surprised at how easy this was to get 3 stars. Now guys, quick disclaimer, you're not always going to get 3 stars. If it's tough, I'll tell you, it took loads and loads of replays, and this did take several replays, but I still thought it was really easy. Easier than I thought it'd be, especially with these Valkyries. So anyway, enough of that, let's go through the different stages. So the first stage of the attack is sending in your Royal Champion with an invisibility walk. I do like Rocket Spear and Electro Boots. Haste Vial and Electro Boots is fine as well. You've got those 6 invisibility spells. Have a look at the base, take out some high value targets. Obviously the Town Hall, Monolith, things like that, scatter shots. Try and avoid enemy king and the clan castle troops if you can. So we've done okay over on the right side of the base. Then the next stage of the attack is a funnel, maybe a couple of Valkyries on one side, couple of Valkyries on the other. I would suggest it's up to you though. You've got heroic torch on the Grand Warden, Eternal Tome is good as well, healing tome, rage gem. But with this attack, what we can do is if we use Eternal Tome, we can still send in the battle blimp to take out the Town Hall if we haven't done it already with the Royal Champion. If you're doing that, have a couple of Yetis inside, use a rage spell. You've got your clone spell as well, you can help those Yetis out, take out the Town Hall, try and keep your Valkyries away from the Town Hall and the poison bomb of course, and hopefully you'll be able to get 3 stars. And I thought this was really easy to use. You've got the invisibility walk at the beginning, bit of a funnel with your Valkyries, then send in your main army with the Valkyries. We'll talk about hero equipment in just a moment. Use the Grand Warden ability, send in the battle blimp, try and take out the Town Hall if you haven't done it with the invisibility walk already. Use a clone spell and rage spell if you have to help your Yetis out. Then it's all about using any hero abilities you've got left over, maybe keep a Valkyrie or 2 as well to clear up some buildings. We do have a couple more replays as well. Let's talk about hero equipment then. So on the Royal Champion, you're going to need electro boots, aren't you, for the invisibility walk at the beginning. If you don't, guys, you can miss that bit out, still go for a bit of a spam attack, but I would say having the invisibility walk with electro boots and either haste vial or rocket spear is really important. You get so much value. You've got 6 invisibility spells as well. I think that's just enough. On the Queen, I do like action figure and either healer puppet or magic mirror. Action figure is amazing, especially for these ground attacks. King, spiky ball and earthquake boots is great as well. And the Grand Warden, heroic torch, obviously to get those Valkyries into the base, and eternal tome to deliver the battle blimp. But you can use heroic torch and healing tome or rage gem as well, and maybe use siege barracks or something different. You don't always need to use that battle blimp. But anyway, on to the next replay. Here we go with the invisibility walk again. All I would say is take your time, sort of count 1, 2, 3, then consider putting down a new invisibility spell, sort of try and direct your Royal Champion to certain areas of the base, but I don't really do that. I just sort of let the Royal Champion decide and follow her with those invisibility spells. Sometimes you've got the Town Hall sort of to the right and you've got a defense to the left. You can hide it, can't you? So the Royal Champion ignore it and go where you want to. That takes a bit of practice, but I think 6 invisibility spells is just about right, plus it doesn't give you any sort of issues with a time fail. If you're using 10 invisibility spells, that can sometimes lead to a time fail later. Anyway, again, we've taken out the Town Hall with the battle blimp. I think, I wasn't watching guys, but yeah, I think we've taken out the Town Hall with the battle blimp and we're looking okay. Another thing to remember, or a couple of things to remember, and I always say this in my videos, I think it's quite important. Number 1, when you send in your main army, try and send in your queen with the main army. Some people use the queen to funnel. The thing is, if you leave your queen alone, she's going to get taken out. Make sure she tries to benefit from heroic torch and the other hero ability you're using, eternal tome or whatever, so she's still there at the end of the battle is very important. Tip number 2, watch out for enemy minion princes. They're really, really powerful in defense. So you might even want to try and save a poison spell, if you've got one, for taking out the enemy minion prince, or try and ensure that you've got some units that can take out air units like the Queen, Royal Champion about, because the enemy minion prince can shut down your attack. There are a couple of tips for you, and the last tip I would say is the revive spell you've got. I'd say try and use that normally for your Royal Champion. And what I try and do is let the main army catch up with the Royal Champion where she got taken out on the battlefield after the invisibility walk, and then revive her. Because obviously you don't want to just revive her when nobody's around. She'll get taken out really quickly by those defenses. It helps having the main army around her so they can distract those defenses. So on to our last replay. Let's have a look again. We're sending in the Royal Champion again. I do like rocket spears. It just helps set up the attack. You can snipe buildings. Now, unfortunately, we've run into the enemy king, but remember, if we hide him with an invisibility spell, the Royal Champion will ignore him. But I'm in a bit of trouble here. This invisibility walk isn't going particularly well, and sometimes taking out the Town Hall can be really, really problematic. You might even want to use your Rage spell there to help the Royal Champion take it out more quickly. And another thing I would say, actually, if the Royal Champion does walk through the poison bomb from the Town Hall, I just leave her there. Even if you've got invisibility spells left, I'd say, okay, that's enough. It's not worthwhile with the effects on the Royal Champion. Revive her later, and then you have some invisibility spells left. You know, don't struggle along through that poison bomb. Just go, no, we've taken it out. That's mission accomplished there. And I guess the only other thing we need to discuss is if you have taken out the Town Hall, what are you going to do with your siege machine? Do you still need the battle blimp? Probably not. You can attack a certain segment of the base like we've done here. You can use siege barracks. You can use the troop thrower. So it just opens up different possibilities. If you take out the Town Hall with the invisibility walk, you probably don't need the battle blimp. I mean, you can still deliver it to certain sort of areas, certain segments of the base, or you can use siege barracks to help funnel, or the troop thrower, or even the flame flinger, whatever you want to use, guys. So you've got sort of two different approaches there. Take out the Town Hall with the invisibility walk, or if you haven't, take it out with the battle blimp later. So some different replays for you there, guys. They've all been friendly challenges, but this is how I practice. And like I said, I'm going to be totally honest with you, transparent. You're not going to get 3 stars all of the time. But sort of if I was to give this a score out of 10 for how powerful I think it is, I honestly think it's a 10 out of 10. It was surprisingly easy for me to manage to get 3 stars. And I didn't just do 3 attacks and get 3 stars. You know, it took some attempts, but sort of on a scale of my friendly challenge, I thought, yeah, this is pretty easy. We need to make a video on this. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. Remember to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, join the Smooth Army for videos like this. And a couple of things to remember before we finish today, guys. Number 1, remember to practice your funneling. Number 2, remember to stay hydrated. And number 3, do remember that on this channel, we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favorite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is CODEMOOSE. Any support would be amazing. Have a lovely day. Hope you get loads of 3 stars, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.